What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are going to be general messages for the star sign of Libra, and these are going to be coupled messages only. So for those who are in a committed romantic relationship or any type of relationship, these are not for singles. I'm going to be doing that later. This is specifically for couples for the rest of June 2020 for the star sign of Libra. So take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story, you can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you, Libra, so let's get right into it. We got the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So, the Ace of Wands represent that there was some sort of new beginning in this relationship. It could have even been, like, just a very, very, very new relationship that this is heralding in. Hey, this was the very beginning of the relationship, and it has not gotten very far yet. Something new, very passionate, adventurous, fiery, sexual fun. The wands are all about passion, work, and sex and play. But because this is a relationship spread, I'm taking this as a new passion. So this is some sort of new beginning in an area. So I'm going to say that for some of you, this is going to be a new relationship, or that you are in the middle of a new relationship. However, I think that right off the bat, something came up that made you feel defensive. Something came up. The Seven of Swords represents needing to defend your position, where you had this brand new beginning. You're going out, you just became committed, and just out of the blue, there are certain things that have to be addressed in the relationship that you have to stand up for yourself in. And I think that the reason why you are taking a need of needing to stand up and defend yourself, because I see you doing this well, Libra, I see you doing this well, is because somebody is being skeevy. They are being sneaky, deceptive, cheating, stealing, lying, manipulating, going behind your back. The key word with this card is that they would be withholding the truth from you on purpose. They would be on purpose, intently, doing something to make sure that you do not know about it, which is very foxy, sneaky behavior. And that is a warning. This is definitely a warning spread saying that, hey, you just got into something new with somebody, whatever this is, you just got into something new. And right off the bat, the first-hand thing that happens is some sort of, you find out some sneaky behavior where, hey, something isn't right about this, and I have to defend myself to you about this, or I have to stick up for myself and say, hey, you did this really fucked up thing. Why did you do that? Like, and having to defend yourself on the answer. So I kind of feel like somebody is going to try to play off that, oh, no, you misunderstood me, this isn't what happened, it was actually this. But I'm getting concerning energy from these cards, kind of indicating to me that this did happen and that you are correct to be standing up for your truth. Now, for some of you, it could be very possible, and I'm hearing this clearly for some of you, where for some of you, this new beginning was actually a second chance with somebody that you already had in your life. It could be that you were going through a break and now trying to do things new and finding out, hey, you didn't fucking change. It could be that, or it could be something completely new. But I would like to see where this goes for Libra after the Seven of Swords comes in. After this happens, what comes next? Yeah, somebody willingly blinding themselves to a situation. So I feel like you catch them doing something. I see you standing up for yourself, and them being like, oh no, babe, it wasn't this. Like, this thing that you saw was actually this. And I feel like that's going to be a lie. And the reason why I think that's going to be a lie is because you are blinding yourself into a situation, which makes me think, oh, okay, it was just that, like, he wasn't cheating on me, he wasn't doing this specific thing, he wasn't going out and drinking when he told me he was going to be babysitting, he wasn't lying, he wasn't doing this. And I feel like you are believing that and putting yourself into these unhealthy binds and putting yourself into these restrictions, where I do think that since this came out, this is not a great card. It does represent that I feel like that energy is there. And if you are defending yourself against it, I feel like you are doing so rightly. I think that there's a reason for you to be doing that. But at the end of the day, I think that you would rather ignore the problem instead of being like, this isn't, yeah, right off the bat, this is a red flag. I feel like instead you're like, that's just the first red flag. Like, let's see where this goes. And I feel you are doing that. I feel like this continues on for you, and I feel like you get yourself trapped into this emotional mindset of, well, no, he said he wasn't doing that, so he must not be. But be careful on how you go out with this. I'm never going to tell you to stay in something toxic, and this does look a little bit toxic to me just from the cards that I'm pulling. If this is a new beginning, it is a rocky start, and I think that I would hate for you to have to sit and wait in the situation and find out that, oh yeah, this actually really happened, and I wasn't blinded to it, but I thought that I was, and I was just like listening to him because he told me it was a certain way and I wanted to believe him. I feel like you should listen to your intuition at this time and really see if this is something that you are trapping yourself into because you want to believe him or because you don't want to be alone. There's going to be a fine line between that. So take what resonates and leave behind what does not. But that is your reading for you, Libra, for the end of June. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.